Eisenstein.
I'm the leader of the repeal the 19th.
I think it was awesome. Sorry, whoever's offended by that concept, I don't care. I thought it was awesome.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
My nigga.
Y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
It's my team. It's my quarterback. And you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me, but
come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Bring gas. Hey.
Well, that cut off early, didn't it? What a morning we're having. Jeez.
Let's
go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. And we're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Here's what we got on the menu today. Football. There we go. There we go. Straight to the
Handled
point.
it.
I haven't even had my coffee yet. It's still brewing.
Man, the Peaberry, premium Peaberry brewing in there.
Dark roast.
That's right.
Peaberry.
That was for free roll.
What is this? A new version of my computer is having all sorts of issues right now. What are we doing?
Man, Elio's the other night. We were getting ready to start the unscripted sports cast. You know, we do that once a week during football season. And we were in there at like 7:57. We get started about 8 p.m. Eastern. And all of a sudden, man, his mic went out and it wouldn't recognize his mic. He couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear him. It was a mess the other night right before the show. That's why we had to cancel that one there. So maybe everything's doing a bunch of updates or something, man.
I don't know. Something popped up about a camera that I don't even have that camera anymore. So,
don't you hate that, man? When technology,
I thought I uninstalled that software. I guess not.
Don't you hate it when it works just fine, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one day it just decides it wants to change it up?
I didn't do an update. I didn't restart the computer or anything. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I get for waking up late.
Yeah.
Step says, "What a morning you're having." That's right.
Hey, what a night he had, man. Let's go. That's the baseball guy right there, man.
Tell me about it. What do we hit?
Oh, man, he was a savage. We were doing a show last night, man. I put a little parlay together. You had the triple Diamond Dave pick or whatever with the Marlins over 3.5, which covered like the second inning there. Steps loved that total in the Braves Reds game, man. So I took it all total up to 9.5, 6-5 final. And then he loved the Texas Rangers, Patriots Rangers last night, and took them on the money line, which is a crazy game, man. They got down 2-0. Then I saw they were up 7-3. Then it was tied 7-7. And then they won 13-8. So what a crazy game down there in Texas last night. But that was a little plus 616 winner last night.
Oh, my goodness. How gross is that?
Oh, you look at the prize picks?
The Patriot, your guy. He let us down.
We're putting Eovaldi on the no bet list, man. We missed that prize pick.
Patriot, look at this one. He was one strikeout away. One strikeout away from us cashing this beautiful little. I don't know what it was, but it would have been something better than losing $11.25.
It was a little over 3-1, I think. I think 11.25 paid like 36.
Nowhere close. I mean, Ohtani came through, but the other one.
We got hype about him, and then we did not get our other two, man.
Dude, I am excited for some prize picks. I like a lot of these. I think I got a good angle on these NFL ones, so we'll have to go through some of that today. But
I think we need to start using our little freebie or whatever. We got to pair that with kickers, man.
Ooh,
we got to quit trying to do some crazy stuff with our free pick or whatever. We just got to pair it with kickers.
We just need to see one go in.
You see it go in, get a little money back in the account.
Well, we got to find the kicker, our favorite kicker this week, then, huh?
That's fair. No, it won't be hard to do. We'll probably have 3 or 4 then.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think it would be a good week for Dicker, the kicker, is going up against Steelers defense. You know that offense gets. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good little angle there.
And Boswell's also right back at you. You know,
a stud. That's the one. We got to get the 48+ yard field goal.
And then we got a big game between the Cowboys and the Ravens. Can't trust Tucker because he hasn't made a 50. Did you see that stat?
I did. What the rest of the league's 35 out of 37, and he's 0 for 2 on 50+ yarders this year. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
But you can trust Aubrey. So
you can trust that guy to kick from wherever.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go pour some coffee. You talk to the chat.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to talk about. I don't care.
I'll hang out with him, man. Let's see what Patriot's saying in here. He says, "Hey, Steps, I got fresh hot donuts." Steps on his way to the beach, man, headed to Florida. Got Waffle House stop coming. Scattered, smothered, covered, and chunked. Okay, man. Dang, you got all over them hash browns this morning. Let's see who else in here. Nobody else in here just yet. I don't believe I missed nobody. No, man, we're going to get in here. We're going to talk a little football. I know y'all want to talk some NFL this morning. We didn't get to talk no NFL last night. We was covering baseball and college football there. But once again, shout out to Steps. I think 7-2 last night, Steps. That was a big night for you, man. I know you had a rough couple days, but, man, last night you poured it on them. Said he loved the Giants. The Giants came through in a big way. I think what they win that one, 10-1, 10-0, something like that. So I know that one was easy money in the bank too. So we'll look ahead at some of these games for this week in the NFL. Preview, probably look at a little bit into tomorrow night's game with the Patriots and the Jets there. But I'm sure that will be mostly tomorrow on that one. So just dive into some NFL stuff here. But I had to give that shout out to Steps, man. He crushed it yesterday.
Yeah, I actually really like any of the. I don't think I like any of the kickers for next week.
Don't like any of them
For tomorrow's game. Sorry.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. I don't think I did again. I don't know. Two pretty good defenses there.
This is true. Okay, I am not prepared for anything. Where do you want to start?
I don't know, man. Just go with it. Tell me, throw me something. Ask me something if I've seen it or not.
Oh, let's see what the biggest news. Kareem Hunt's on the Chiefs practice squad. Not the main roster, the practice squad.
It's kind of weird. I don't feel like if I was Kareem Hunt, I don't feel like I'd get off the couch to go to the practice squad.
I think it's just like hey, you need to go get in shape real quick.
Yeah, you gotta go run a little bit, bro. I know you've been on the banquet circuit.
That's all right. What up, Blue?
up, Blue?
Ohtani hits his 48th home run. No pressure chasing the 50-50.
How many games we got left?
Not a lot.
A lot.
Not a lot.
I feel like we still got a few left. I mean, at least a couple weeks. I guess we could look at everybody's record. What 81? About 11 games. I guess the Braves are 81-70. Reds are 74-78. So 10-11 games. What you got?
The regular season ends on Sunday the 29th. Hey, I have to work that Sunday.
That's weird.
Control count. Yeah, I gotta go do. It's our end of our fiscal year, and so for the business, and so I do my annual controlled count to make sure we're not missing anything important.
That's fair. That's a good thing in a pill shop. You got to make sure you're not missing the important stuff. Dodgers have 11 games left.
Okay, all right, that's crazy. So it's the 18th. So they literally play every day until then, unless there's a doubleheader.
Yeah, unless there's a doubleheader. Yeah, it looks like they're at 151 right now, though. So,
okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
He's trying to become the second 50-50, right? Didn't Acuna do it last year?
Let's see. Dodgers recent.
Help me out, Steps. Did Acuna do that last year, man? The 50-50? I know there was a big talk about him being the first to ever do that or something.
Oh, they ended up losing at Miami and winning 11-9. Damn. That was nice about cashing that thing so early. Was I didn't care what happened to the rest of the game. I was kind of keeping an eye on it for Steps.
It was a crazy game. I think you hopped on that one in game, didn't you? Steps plus 300, but yeah, that was crazy. Marlins jumped up 4-0, then the Dodgers tied it up, and I thought they just traded little 2-run spots for the rest of the game until the end there. Boy, the Yankees thumped Papa Will's Mariners last night.
I'm glad I didn't tell Diamond Dave on that one. When he said he liked the Mariners, and I'm looking at it, and I go, they're playing the Yankees. The Yankees always have the Mariners number for some odd reason.
They thumped them last night. Little 11-2 spot. Booyah.
Booyah. Let's start here. This is where we're going to start. Let's snag some of your contest picks, huh?
Oh, okay. It's fair. We can do that.
Let me get into there. This thing's taking forever.
Love our contest, man. I don't even know how I did last week. I don't think it was very good. 0-5?
Yeah, we all sucked.
Except Robert.
Yeah.
70 stolen bases, 40 home runs. What a could
Oh, Craig, you were over.
Yeah. Yeah, took a bunch of favorites, man.
Look at the wise guy roundtable. We had one push. That was it. Half a point.
One push, man. Educated picks around here.
And then there's Robert down here who just slaps down a 4 on us.
Man wakes up and pisses excellence, bro.
This is what I was telling him. I don't know if he understood yesterday. I was like, dude, I took your picks, and then you have an entry here. I guess I got to do a better job of explaining that. And you're ranked 242.
He was like, "Oh, okay." He didn't even care. What's up, Buka? Man's gonna win the contest. He'd be like,
You can win that 18 grand, and be like, where do I send it, Robert? He'd be like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean 18 grand? Where did I send it?
I'll just buy him some nice cigars with it. I'd be like, actually, don't worry about it. We'll just get you some good cigars.
It's probably what he'd buy with it.
That's what I'm saying. Oh boy. Okay, Cricket. Who do you want? Let's go.
Let's see here. I was looking at some of these. I want the Vikings. I'm gonna pick some gross ones this week, man. I gotta go against the grain in this thing.
Sam Darnold. What up, Buku? Sam Darnold. Ew.
Why are the Cowboys? Why is that line moving out? I want the Falcons.
Steph says it was Acuna, but isn't it 50 and 50? So Acuna didn't get to.
No, Acuna got 70 stolen bases, 40 home runs.
Okay, so he would be the first.
Yep, I guess he would be the first.
He said Falcons,
I was
right?
thinking, I was like, did Acuna hit 50 home runs?
Okay,
That's a lot of home runs.
yeah.
Did you get the Falcons in there?
Yep, just snagged him.
The Jaguars.
The Jags. You going with the 0-2?
This is going to be a gross card, bro.
How funny is it going to be? Last week was the time to take the gross card. This week, it's like the favorites win.
Everyone, probably. Every single one, probably. What is that, 3?
Yeah, you're at 3.
God, I want to pick the Raiders with the Red Rifles playing.
Yeah, you don't want to get in front of the Red Rifle.
No. How gross would it be to pick the Rams +7 with all their damn...
I actually like that one. I think I picked that one.
I think I kind of like that one too, man. Hey, give me the Bengals -7.5.
It came down a point. It was 8.5 yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it at 8 yesterday morning. It came down. I still think that the Commanders are a very bad team.
You know what? I like that's going to be a tough one to pick. That I know that Diamond Dave's on as well.
What is it? Cardinals. Oh, man, I'm looking at that one. Give it to me. Give me the Cardinals. Yeah, I was sitting there looking at it, bro.
It's such a tough one to pick.
Oh no, that's a gross card, dude.
Okay. All right. Patriot, do you want any? I know you're out there. Do you want me to snag you any? Actually, I'm just going to go snag his Cowboys right now because I know he's going to say, yeah, give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, you might want to get it. That might be the best line you get on them at 1.5. The way, at least if they lose by a
Cowboys are going
point.
to win that game.
What
I was talking with Robert yesterday. I'm like, you know what? I think the Cowboys are going to win this game.
I think so too, man. What do you think about
The
the
best case scenario would have for the Baltimore Ravens would have been the Cowboys blew out the Saints. You know, instead
that would have been a spot. What's up, Buku? I don't know if we said hello yet or not, man.
Step says, "Gotta back the Red Rocket, the Red Rifle, baby."
Red Rocket.
Steph, what picks do you want me to snag for you since you're here? Let's snag some for the 19th.
Yeah, we'll snag those lines early, man.
Let's snag some disgusting picks for the 19th Army. This game, I gotta change this. This one came down half a point.
Hey, I think I want to bet the Giants Browns exact score 11-9.
Giants Browns 11-9. Ooh,
I'm pretty sure there's never been an NFL game that finished 11-9.
Yeah,
so we can bet the scoreagami and everything. It's not going to be the way you think it's going to be: touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal. No, it's going to be 6 field goals and a safety that gets you to 11-9.
So I was thinking that to begin with. Are your Bucks going to blow out the Broncos or what?
I don't know, man. Once again, we've been known to do this before too, where we have a big win then come and let down. But the Broncos are pretty bad.
I feel like if the Bucks get to 24 points, they cover that spread.
They get to 24. They probably cover that by 2 touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying. The Broncos don't seem like they're going to be, not especially against that Bucks defense. It's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it should be a good spot for the Bucks. The line feels a little funny though.
Think about that travel for Denver. They had to travel up to Seattle, and then they had a home game, but then they got to travel all the opposite.
Down to Tampa, yeah, come from elevation. Probably be hot down there. You know, it's going to be hotter than it is in Denver. Maybe some cramps and stuff.
Cramps.
Cramps.
Yeah, I got to dive into these. Man, this is going to be. I'll actually be able to sit down and dive into on Friday night if I'm, depending on how sleep deprived I am, of like just doing a lot of work. I ain't hanging out with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Tell my family I'm going to bed. See y'all in the morning.
That's right. That's right. When do you got to leave for that?
1 a.m. on Friday.
1 a.m. on Friday. And when is the wedding?
Sometime Saturday afternoon, I think. I don't know. I've been given zero information on this thing.
You're the minister.
I know.
They should probably get you the itinerary.
Yeah. I don't even know if there's a rehearsal Friday. I asked my sister and my mom, and I didn't get a reply back on that.
So
they
you're
were
leaving
like,
1 a.m. like, okay, so basically Thursday night, but Friday morning at 1 a.m.
I'm waking up at 1 a.m. I'm gonna roll out of bed, grab a cup of coffee, and then hit the road.
So you're not driving. You're still going to have a day in between here. You're not driving right into.
No. I should get there Friday afternoon.
Okay. That's what I was making
13
sure.
hours plus stops and stuff like that.
I was making sure you weren't leaving at like 1 a.m. Saturday, like
Oh.
late Friday night, and then just going to roll through, come out of the car in your bow tie and stuff, ready to go.
No.
That wouldn't totally surprise me from you, though.
I would. I'm just nervous. Like, I got an opportunity to sleep in Saturday. I don't know if my body can physically do it.
What's that like, bro? I was going to say, you'd be bright-eyed bushy till 5 a.m.
I know. I was like, I hope my body can do it because my plan is to leave right after the wedding's over.
You better sleep.
Like, when they kiss the bride and they walk down, I'm gonna be sneaking right behind. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm telling you, bro, you need to sleep a little bit. Those drives on that short time frame like that, 3 or 4 days, you're gonna drive 30 hours and stuff. That's not easy on the body, man. It took me 3 or 4 days to recover from all that shit to come back from Minneapolis.
Dude, luckily it's like
turnaround.
It's like the same highway. So I'm here on 90.
Yep.
Take 90 all the way down to Missoula. So it'll be about 3 hours on 90.
Okay.
That's a little past Missoula. And then I just hit Highway 15, and that takes me all the way down to where I need to go.
On Highway 15 for 10 hours?
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
crazy,
man. Go through Salt Lake City. I've never done it. Never been on Highway 15. So
I started to say Highway
all
15.
new to me.
I bet some crazy shit goes on Highway 15, man.
I bet there's a lot of animals.
That probably elk and things.
Speaking of which, I don't know what died on the road to my way to work, but something got splattered.
It's probably a Bigfoot.
I drove through this spot and I'm like, oh, a semi took out a deer here, I think. I'm pretty sure because there was,
that was a bloodbath.
That's what was left. But there was nothing else to identify it.
Looked like a blood water balloon exploding or something.
I was like, what happened here?
At least it was quick for the deer. It just woke up on the other side. It didn't even feel anything.
Steph says driving at night is dangerous if you don't do it all the time.
He's such a father figure around here, man.
I know. I'm not worried about it.
He's such a father. He was talking about doing this. He couldn't do our fantasy draft because he was driving back from Nashville and he didn't want to be on his phone and stuff. He's such a good citizen.
I guess, yeah.
Will ain't scared of that, man.
No, it's gonna be weird. I'm like, no kids.
Yeah, what's that? You won't know what to do with yourself.
Yeah, everyone's like, enjoy your vacation. I go, vacation?
This is a
I'm
work
gonna
trip.
be driving more than I am like actually at the place.
Isn't that crazy? When you drive, hell, that's like I said, last time I went to Minneapolis, I drove like 8 times the amount I was actually in the city that day.
It's gonna suck. So I'm gonna get back at like, I don't know. It depends on when the ceremony is, when I can actually get out of there and leave. But I'm gonna get back at like 8 a.m. in the morning on Sunday. No sleep.
Sounds like just in time for the Wise Guy Roundtable. Oh no, 8 that's 8 your time. So yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, my kids are gonna be wide awake. It's like,
oh, dude, I'm telling you,
I'm telling you, when nap time comes around, I'm napping.
That dude, when we came back the first time when I brought them back down here, that was them. They got to sleep all night and everything. Dad rolls in about 7 a.m. Me and SD14 fan hadn't slept a wink, and the kids were just geared up, ready, excited. Back down in Tennessee, ready. And I was like, "Hey, boys, We got to sit down and watch Inside Out for a minute or something. Dad needs a little siesta.
Yes. One more pick for these guys. Let's go. I don't know. Okay. Who do you guys want? Let's see. Who does Steps want? My wife. Do you have to go to work Monday? I go, no. I took that day off. What are you talking?
No. Yeah, I'm not. That'd be incredible, bro. That a little high expectations for you there, man. They got to get you some rest sometimes.
I wouldn't be driving back overnight on Saturday night if I had to work Monday. No. He wants gotta keep okay, let's see. He wants who am I on? Who
are you looking at? You're on I don't know who that is. That's Will 15.
Patriots. Patriots wants Cowboys. Jets. Okay, good call. He wants the Cards, Colts, and Saints. You guys are finally buying in on my Saints.
And your Cardinals. Those are your Cardinals too.
Yeah, dude. They've covered for me 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, man. Love that. Wish we'd have used them as a survivor pick last week. That would have been gross.
I
think the Rams are in all kinds of trouble, though.
Yeah, well, we talked about it. Like, as long as this team doesn't get injured, and there they are. But
yep, there they are. Right off the rip.
People are focusing on that. What am I? I'm looking for the Colts.
2 weeks in, they're down their top 2 players.
Well, you know what's crazy too is all those stats and whatnot that we'll get into throughout the week about San Francisco when Debo doesn't play, and then you got Debo and McCaffrey don't play. Those stats. I mean, good thing they have Trent Williams still out there because that guy went down. Boy, that'd be
a bad day, man. You still got some weapons that you could, you can get by without. You obviously don't want to lose Debo and CMC there. But they still got some weapons again. That defense will help keep them in the games. But yeah, if Trent Williams goes down, man, you wind up watching Brock Purdy get his head ripped off.
No. I thought Brock Purdy's the greatest quarterback of all time. Elite.
Can't throw from the flat of his back. It's a fact.
I don't know. I think AK would disagree with you.
You're probably right.
All right, there's that.
Like another Steps, Carolina. That's gross. Steps, what are you doing?
Back in the red rifle. Let's go. Who should I use for my survivor pick? Let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay.
I'll go into it real quick. Hold on. So I have a couple entries left, and I'm thinking about just pushing all in on one play.
Oh, you ain't messing around, huh?
Well, I could divide them up, but I
think the Colts is a good option. One of those 0-2 teams at home against the Bears. Don't know how many spots you're gonna love to take the Colts there.
Well, let's look. We can pull up the ESPN thing because I kind of have. I'm still debating on whether I'm gonna like follow this kind of outline or if I'm gonna. I did change it last week, so I don't know. But like, because so many people are knocked out. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm thinking the Jets. I got the Jets picked against my Patriots tomorrow night. I don't see this.
What is the line on that? 6.5. I'm gun shy on all these, man. All these like this because especially a Thursday night game. Patriots just feel like that defense is good enough to keep them in games. I know Aaron Rodgers looked good and all that there. I just think you're playing with fire on that one.
I think they're going to get exposed, and I think Rodgers is only going to get better and better as time goes. The only thing that makes me nervous about this is a short turnaround time for the Jets, back-to-back weeks. But that Jets defense should be able to stack the box and limit the. This is more so a play of like I don't think the Patriots offense is going to be able to do much.
Ain't been able to do a whole lot so far, man.
That's what I'm saying, and like this Jets team is built to stop this Patriots team, you know.
Yeah, I kind of like that one. I guess the more I think about it, I kind of like it.
Hey, okay, you want to be a running team? Cool. We'll stack the box. We'll play one-on-one outside because we have good enough cornerbacks to do that. Jacoby Brissett beat us through the air.
That's what I would do. That's what I'd be doing if I was every team against the Patriots. I'd be like, you got to beat me. That man's got to beat me. I ain't giving up a chance at some crazy defensive touchdown or something. I'm going to make Jacoby Brissett beat me.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of like the Jets. But let's look at some of the other options.
Okay.
I have the Steelers available that I could use against the Chargers. Don't really love that.
No, maybe Bucks over the Broncos.
But I have the Bucks picked in week 13.
How many people? 15%. Don't take that.
Yeah, that's in this one. I want to see if my other one tells me. Hold on.
I would say if 15% are using them, man. I always like to fade those spots.
That's the other thing. I can just use the Jets, and then I can root for chaos on Sunday.
Just everybody go down.
They already have the second chance survivor up.
What about the Raiders against Carolina? I'm sure they have second chance survivor. I can't believe they didn't have that last week.
Let's see the Bucks. So in this one, because this is my big one. This is that 591,000.
Oh, geez, that's a
There's
good
that
one.
other one too. That those pools things that I've been pulling up to. That one has like I think 52,000 in prizes. I already used the Bucks, but 19% are on the Bucks in this one.
Geez, where'd you use the against Commanders? Yeah, that would make sense. Like I said, I think my top 3 survivors are probably. Ooh, what about Seattle? You ain't used Seattle yet, have you? I think Miami's gonna be in all kinds of trouble.
12% are on the Browns. Wouldn't this be the week the Giants upset the Browns?
So I was going to tell you take the Browns. I was like, don't do that. A bunch of people are going to be on them, and that's been a bad omen for the first couple weeks.
I kind of like. Yeah, well, I don't have the Browns used at all, so I mean, I they're in my back pocket.
I kind of like the Colts right there, man.
Only 1% are on the Colts.
That's what I'm saying. I like the Colts in that one. I believe that's probably my top survivor pick, Colts, over the Bears. Caleb Williams sucks, dude. He's not a good quarterback.
16% are on the Raiders. Oh my God, I'm rooting for the Red Rifle.
That's what I'm saying.
Such an NFL thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Big win, comeback win on the road. You come back home and you lose to a team that everyone thinks is just terrible.
With them starting a new quarterback, I
Mm-hmm.
might be on the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be as gross as I thought, Steps.
Ooh, this one's sneaky too. Like this could be a potential upset. Lions, 6% have the Lions.
Ooh, playing the Cardinals at home, man. Kyler's look pretty good.
The Cardinals defense is sus, but like that Bills game actually seems like it was kind of impressive that they were up on the Bills. If you take a look at what they did in Miami,
yeah,
I mean that was on the road, start the season, and then they came out hot again. Like they've started hot both games.
Maybe the Cardinals are sneaky, man. Sneaky little play there.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see what this says. This says hardly anyone's on the Colts in this one. So I have a second entry in this one that's still alive. So I'm using the Jets on one. Could use the Colts. Let's see. Yeah, 14% on Cleveland. 16% on the Raiders. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do a Giants Carolina moneyline parlay.
Oh, that's gross. Let's go. Let's see what that pays.
5% on Seattle. That makes me nervous. I can't do that. That Seattle would find a way to screw me on that one.
I don't know. That does seem like it could be
3% on San Francisco. Ooh, this is not the time you want to use San Francisco. Like, I get it. The Rams are banged up, but so are the Niners. You know what I mean? Division road game.
That's what I'm saying too, dude. I don't know that I would. That might be just an under spot.
21%. Oh my God! Monday Night Football. We're gonna be huge Commanders fans. I mean, it makes sense. The Bengals 0-2, season on the line. Got the shitty Commanders coming to town. They can't lose that one, right?
Surely not.
No,
we always know they turn it around after they start 0-2, man.
I'm just hoping that Trent posts a Bengals thing on Monday.
Oh, I'll totally bet the Commanders in. 100%.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna make one the Colts right now. God, look at all these eliminated. There's only 9,600 of us left out of 36,000.
Man. Coming down to the wire. Not even down to the wire. We're just getting started in this thing.
I know it's week 3.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Okay, let's preview. Let's preview tomorrow's game, and then we'll get into some prize picks options. Unless you want to go down. Hold on, let me see.
It's your world, man. I'm just living in it.
I know. I'm all over the place this morning. I need to sit here and drink some coffee. Let's rapid fire through some news. Dolphins playing Tua on the injury reserved. I feel like we kind of knew that. So he's going to be out 4 weeks. You know what they did wrong here? You know what the Dolphins did wrong here?
Tell me.
Actually, no. We knew that Tua was going to go on there, but the big news, actually, I'll wait till we get to it. Kareem Hunt's going to the practice squad for the Chiefs.
Hell yeah.
He back.
He back.
I wonder what kind of contract he got. Justin Tucker's 0 for 2 from 50-plus yard field goals. The rest of the NFL's 35 for 37. How crazy is that?
That's crazy, man. He's supposed to be the GOAT.
Oh, I don't have it in here, I don't think. Where was it at?
What were you looking for?
The Bryce Young stuff. I know we talked about it yesterday briefly, but you know what? I was thinking about this yesterday. They screwed this whole thing up. So the Panthers should have sat Bryce Young down and said, listen, Bryce, we got some bad news. You've got a hamstring injury, and it's real tight, and you're not able to push off as well. So we're going to put you on the IR. You're going to be gone for 4 weeks. It's okay, but we need you to get right. That's what's wrong, because you got a little hammy issue, okay? We're going to give you a little break, work on yourself. You come back in 4 weeks. You know what I mean? Instead of, hey, we're going to bench him. Because now you got to deal with this every single week and every single day.
Every single, yeah.
You come back. Is he going to do? No. They screwed this whole thing up, man. I'm here
for it. Put him in one of those little machines where, you hang upside down, like for your back. Hang upside down, try to stretch him out some. See if they get a couple more inches out of that guy. That's what they should have done for the next 4 weeks.
I should send him to the mountains with Rocky when he was training for the Russians, you know?
Mm-hmm. Or back to Planet Nike and tell them they got the great value brand. Tell them they want a refund.
Yeah, see, Milligo says the calf strain is what the Niners use. That's what I'm saying.
There you go. That's all you got to do, man.
Injured. I don't think he's as injured as they're saying, you know?
Just say something strained and nobody asks you any other questions.
I think the Niners are sitting there saying, look at this. We go through every year, we dominate the regular season, and then our guys are a little, I mean, let's be honest. Those teams looked like some of the Patriots team. The Niners last year looked like some of those Patriots team that just, especially that Patriot team that was undefeated, that was just squeaking by games in the playoffs where it should have been. They weren't even coming close to covering the spread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They eked it out. They eked it out. Hell, the Niners had to come back twice, right? Then they're like, our teams are just kind of a little gassed at the end of the year. So why don't we rest some guys? We know we're going to be in contention. We're going to be fine. Look at the Chiefs last year. The Chiefs didn't care about getting the 1 seed. They knew they were going to get there. They just had to get into the dance.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Maybe that's what it is, man. They got them right where they want them.
That's what I'm saying. Look at them.
Right where they want them, man.
Yeah. Okay, tomorrow night we have a game. My shitty Patriots.
Your Patriots ought to be 2-0, bro.
I would love the Jets even more if the Patriots were 2-0.
Oh, yeah. 100%. That's the only thing that scares me is they didn't squeak that
The thing
one
that
out.
I love about the Jets here is Robert was so confident with them yesterday, and he usually doesn't like picking favorites. And I'm like, okay, well.
He doesn't like that. So if he gets on a favorite, you're going to pile
on. Did you notice I think he had like 2 favorites in what he put out for this week. And I'm like, he usually, especially a Thursday night favorite, he ain't scared.
I know, man. I think we just if you want to bet that thing, just bet the damn under.
I'm just thinking about Survivor.
Oh no, though. I hate that 38.5, dude. And it's gone back up. No, bet the over in this one. That's what we talked about yesterday. We said it was down over. We said it went up 38.5. We're betting the over. Bet the over tomorrow night. It's the grossest pick of the weekend. Bet the over in the Patriots Jets game. We said
Patriots says go with the old school turf toe.
Oh yeah, turf toe. Nobody asked any questions about turf toe. See, Greenlaw had a calf strain last year, and look what happened late. That's true, man. That's probably what they're thinking too, man. They've got PTSD from all that happening to Greenlaw. They're like, we cannot have, you don't want it to happen to that guy.
Or all the people who had calf injuries that ended up popping there. I mean, Rodgers popped it with a calf injury.
Oh. Yeah, that's actually probably pretty smart there because, Greenlaw going down obviously hurts that defense a lot, but you lose CMC, man.
Especially when you don't need him yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need him yet. It's not time for
I know you and Robert were talking about I wanted to jump in yesterday, but it was after I left. I was listening, and I was like, no, I think it was you and Steps. I don't think it was you and Robert. You and Steps were talking about it yesterday. Either way, It really doesn't matter who the hell is that running back there. As long as you got Trent Williams on that line, that's who I'd worry about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
Obviously, CMC is an upgrade compared to anyone else in the backfield because of
best
how
running back in the league.
just what he can do, right? It's especially catching the ball and
Oh,
making
yeah.
plays.
Yeah.
If
What
you
he
could
provides for that offense and what he allows them to do by being in the lineup.
well, and just you're talking. I mean, we saw it with Mason. And, you just talk about running the ball. I mean, running the ball. A lot of it is just like, can the offensive line create a hole to where you can get you
Just
3
hit the hole.
yards?
Yeah. And Mason looks every bit capable of being able to handle it until CMC gets back.
Steps as he took the under. I
Told y'all yesterday, man. When I
Uh-oh.
think it's in 37.5, I was like, it feels weirdly high. I feel like that should be more along the lines of 36. I was like, if it goes up any at all, if it goes up 38.5, I'm definitely taking the over. I'm taking the over.
You got Sharp Money, Big Money, Action Network Expert all lined up on the Jets and Patriots under 38.5. 24% of the bets, 53% of the money is on the under. What could go wrong?
Look at that. It's an overplay.
I believe this was 42. Why didn't we get 42 before the season started, man? We got to start sharpening up the knives.
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. And Uncle Bob said yesterday this line should be more around 40.5, 41, something like that. This is a 24-17 win by the Jets. Second week in a row. Lock that in. Did you freeze?
No,
there you are.
I'm reading Millie go. Okay, but he's got to get there first, so we'll see.
If he gets there.
We'll see.
Don't move the goalpost. We won't move him, man. We won't move him.
No, we won't.
I'm not a Brock Purdy hater, man. I'm not. But
I haven't really hated on the guy. I'm just like with
I'm
everyone.
not a hater. I just
call it fair. It's nothing against him. I call everyone that starts pounding their chest about their guy. Have you won a Super Bowl? No? Okay. Well, then sit down.
I'm just.
I get
somebody
pissed
else
when
be
you get
just as
people
efficient
like
offense?
with the whole like Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady stuff. That gets me going because I'm like, just because he's got 3 Super Bowls right now, you gotta wait, man. You know how hard it is to get that next Super Bowl. I guess not the Chiefs when you got the league backing you, but still,
Yeah, you get to play with the Zebras too. It helps. But hey, by the way, that gross ass parlay Giants Panthers money line plus 842. A little 8.5 to 1 on your money. Let's go.
Wait, Giants and what did I say?
Panthers.
Panthers.
Both on the money
That's
line.
better than the pleaser because a pleaser would have only give you 6 to 1, and you would get roughly right around that.
Well, you get 8 to 1 on the money line.
Because what is it? The Panthers are 5.5, so you'd be Panthers if you pleased it. They'd be -0.5, so you would have to hope they didn't tie. So you're actually getting a better deal there. And then the Giants are what 6?
6, so that would just put them at a pick 'em.
So it'd be
you might
both
as
pick 'em. So the same thing as a money line parlay. Instead
Yeah.
of 6-1, you get. That's why you got to make sure and check those out. People.
Yep. So don't please the Giants Panthers. Just put them on the money line, man. Get your little 8.5 to 1.
Put it on the money.
And then watch everybody cry about their survivors picks. We'll have to start.
Ooh, my Fanatics order is on the way. Did you see those jerseys I got?
Yeah, bro.
Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers. Why was this
they aren't as good as deals as last year, but I mean they're still pretty solid deals.
Still, those are normally $200 jerseys, man. You get a little 50-piece nugget on each one of them. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I had some points and stuff like that. So
Who
the
did you
whole
get?
order.
You got Tannehill,
Aaron Rodgers
and
with the Jets,
Tannehill and Rodgers. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a Tennessee Titan Tannehill, but it's that blue. I like that blue.
You might be able to let that double as a Dolphins jersey when they bring him back here in a couple weeks.
Might be able to. Yeah. I try to get the jerseys that are different, not just your standard jersey. Like
I love the old school Oilers one you got, man. I love that.
Well, I keep looking at it. I'm going to pull the trigger on it. I didn't do it yesterday. It's still not. It's like discounted, but it's not discounted because it's Tom Brady. But his Buccaneers, the creamsicle one that you got,
bro, you got to get that one.
I know. I almost got it yesterday, but I was like, I could get these two for less than the price of that right now.
You got to understand those creamsicles. Usually the older jerseys, it's kind of weird. Maybe that's why they didn't go down because you got a couple of those last year on the regular.
Well, it's because it's Tom Brady. None of Tom Brady's are like.
Oh
cheap.
yeah, well,
I think the cheapest one's like a normal standard Buccaneers one, which is like 80.
They probably have years where they just charge you ×2 anytime you buy some Tom Brady stuff because they know you're still going to pay it.
Because it's like what normally like 180, and then so the creamsicle Tom Brady one is like I think it's 125 right now. I'm gonna get it.
I can't believe you don't already.
I have so many Tom Brady jerseys. That's why I'm like,
You got so many jerseys, bro.
I was like, I kind of want to get these ones instead right now because I'm trying to add to my collection. I love looking at the old school guys. Like I think for a Seahawks one they have one on there. I want to get the Bobby Wagner one.
I started to say you got to get a Bobby Wagner, man. Let's go.
I also want to go throwback old school Largent.
Ooh,
Like with the old school stripes and logo.
get you an old school Brian Bosworth jersey.
There's that too.
Yeah, that's fun. Love that.
Yeah.
I love those old school Seahawks jerseys. Why is it that every single team's old alternate look, like their old look, looks better than their new uniforms? Every single team.
I don't know.
There's not a team out there you put them in their old uniforms, they don't look better than they do the new ones.
Crick.
Oh, you're gonna do it. You're gonna drink the Kool-Aid. I told you we're supposed to pair him with kickers on the free.
I know. I just wanted to see what it paid. Plus 350. Think about that. All Rodgers has to do is throw 2 tutties tomorrow, and that's plus 350. When are you ever going to get that kind of deal again?
Yeah, but it just feels rough. God, it feels rough.
You can get 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, and you're going to be like, damn.
Or you could get 3-1 on the Caleb Williams and then Joe Sly to make more than 1.5 field goals.
I don't trust Joey Sly. I don't trust that Patriot. I know we like the over. I don't trust that Patriot.
They're getting 2 field goals out of that game, man.
I don't know, man.
The game's going over. Game's going. What's that? No, don't do that. Don't bet on touchdowns in this game. It's the grossest game of the weekend to bet touchdown scores in.
Oh, they don't have much for kickers yet, dude. Damn it.
What is let's see, Daniel Carlson 1.5, Eddie Pinero. I think I like the devil on Pinero. You're gonna be in a dome out in Vegas. Guy's a pretty good kicker. I think they're gonna be in that
we're
game.
putting a lot of faith in the Red Rifle there.
We're putting because I've got all the faith for this week. I got all the faith in the Red Rifle.
I don't know about you, but
I'm gonna bet the whole
Raiders have a
Panthers money
decent
line.
defense.
They do got a pretty decent defense. That's why, once again, that's why the kicker's going over.
That's gross.
The Red Rifle's going to move the ball a little bit, man. He just ain't going to be able to get in the end zone.
That's gross.
Win this game like 12-9.
I could see something, but I can see this coming down to him needing one more field goal, and at the end of the game, the Panthers, if it's a close game, instead of kicking the field goal, they'll just be like, screw it, we're going for it. This is our best chance to get a win.
Oh, God, yeah, you do got to worry about that shit. Yeah, that's definitely one of those things. Those really bad teams, you got to worry about them not playing normal football.
Yeah, that's only that makes me nervous there. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you do have to sweat
Ooh,
that.
That's a good one. Steps, old Seahawks, you got to go Alexander.
I'm glad you saw that. I was about to say that, too. That is a good one. Little Sean Alexander.
Speaking of toe problems.
What'd you say?
Speaking of turf toe.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of turf toe. Man, Sean Alexander. Trent Dilfer. Look at some of these names in the chat this morning, bro.
I mean, we don't have to pick this yet today. You know what I mean? We could go ahead and just wait until there's
we could do that too. That's part of it. You can use that on Sunday too.
You know what's going to be dangerous is because I'll be in Utah.
Is that illegal sports betting state?
It's a prize pick legal.
It's a prize picks legal. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking to see what states are like illegal to do like DraftKings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving right through the heart of where it's like, no. It's like, no, you can't.
Why y'all doing that out there, man?
But then I don't know. But then Utah, you can do like prize picks and underdogs and stuff.
A lot of weird shit going on in Utah.
I guess. By the way, use promo code Game On. You get you $50 extra to play. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a new sign up. Huh? I'm going to do.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get my 50 free bucks. I'm going to use promo code Game On. How about that?
Promo code Game On, man. $50 free. Put your little $5 lineup in. They're going to give you 50 right back in your account. I know it works because I've done it.
We'll have a proper read for prize picks tomorrow. So.
Oh yeah. That's tomorrow, man. We're gonna set up some winners.
Okay, let's make one though.
All right, I got one right here for you, man.
What do you got?
I want to go with this is a gross one too. A couple little devils on it. Get you 7-1 on your money.
Ooh, we got a derpy birthday tomorrow.
Hey, that's right. Happy early birthday, Derp. I got Joe Sly, more than 1.5 field goals made. Aaron Rodgers, more than 1.5 pass TDs. Ramondre Stevenson, anytime tutty, 7.5 to 1 on your money.
I just don't like the Stevenson one there.
Who else could score for them?
I don't know.
You don't think they're going to score a touchdown? After I just told you not to bet touchdowns in this game, I got like 3 of them dialed up here. We are betting the over.
I know we are, but
That's going to be the
we're right.
over
We're right.
We're going to have to sweat it the whole time, but we're going to be right on that one.
See, when I think of the Patriots scoring a touchdown, I think of it like being a defensive or special teams touchdown, like a fluke.
Ooh, I wish we could bet the defensive tutty. Jacoby Brissett less than 165.5 passing yards.
I like this one. Ramondre Stevenson, first 5 rush attempts, under 18.5.
I think you could almost bet both of them under less.
Probably.
Let me find that. First 5 rush attempts less. I like those first 5 rush attempts less, man. Especially against really good defenses.
That's
625. Yeah, 625. Lock it in.
5-piece nuggie.
5-piece nuggie.
Nailed it.
5-piece nuggie gets you 31.25.
Let's do it. I like that.
Booyah.
I want to go through. They don't have much up for the rest of the games, though. I guess they do here. Here we go. Okay, let's just go through some of these and talk about some of them because I think there's a good angle on some of these. For example, rush yards. I want to go and see where it's set for my man. I think we go over on Lamar. I know it sounds square, but I want to bet Lamar in big games to go over. And then games like against the Raiders, where it wasn't supposed to be a close game or anything like that, to go under. He has come out and said there's some games, like after he did that with the Chiefs, he goes, there's some games you got to do whatever you got to do. And I feel like season on the line, they're 0-2, they're playing in Dallas. You're going to have to do whatever you got. Plus, Dallas should get pressure on him.
That's what I'm thinking. You got Micah Parsons chasing after him, and he's going to have to run that offensive line, still trying to get their things worked out there. For the Ravens, and so I think Lamar's going to have to be scrambling for his life a little bit, unless you want to get hit by Micah Parsons. Nobody wants that.
They won't let us demon it yet, those bastards. It's okay. We'll just go.
Yeah. Derp says, celebrating Texas Roadhouse. I'm ready for them rolls. Is Texas Roadhouse? That's the one we got the cinnamon butter? That cinnamon butter's fire. Is that Texas Roadhouse or Logan's? One of the two.
That's Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, that cinnamon butter's fire, dude. Get you some of that.
Yeah. I remember when Ace was a baby, we gave that to him, and he was
my goodness. That's one of those first taste buds. Oh, my God. I bet woo-wee.
He was down in those rolls.
I bet, bro. You didn't have to. You take the kids. You don't have to order no meal, man. You get out cheap. Just give them the rolls and the cinnamon butter. Good to go.
Do we really think Bijan Robinson's going to rush for 72.5 yards on the Kansas City defense?
What did
I feel like he's going to get receiving yards. Not you don't run on the Kansas City defense, right?
Let's just look and see about that. What we've seen in the first. Who did Kansas City play in week 1? Oh, the Ravens. That's right. Let's see. Last week, what did Chase Brown do last week for the Bengals with them? Let me find this box score here and see, because I want to look and see what he was able to do. I mean, Zach Moss, yeah, that's fair. Okay, probably under, but it's not. Neither one of these guys are Bijan either. By the way, you guys are pretty good. But Zach Moss,
I feel like you're not going to. The game plan, if you're Atlanta, is let's not try to run it like between the tackles.
That's probably not a good idea. You got Chris Jones standing there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think if you're going to use Bijan, it's going to be those little swing passes. Like, I would look at Bijan under his rush yards, over his receiving yards, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, we had Derrick Henry week 1, 13 carries, 46 yards. Then you had Zach Moss like 12 carries, 34 yards, and Chase Brown 31 yards. The only person that has ran on this Chiefs defense was Lamar Jackson. We had 16 carries for 122, but we all know that's different than a running back doing it. So, let's see what they're doing out of the backfield.
Ooh, Kyler Murray, 37.5.
I think we just take Bijan over on his more than his receiving yards.
Let's go to receiving. Chat, what do you like?
Yeah, lay it on us, man. Chiefs rush against is inflated because Lamar ran wild. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 122 there. But everybody else, every actual running back didn't do well.
Yeah.
So I don't hate that, but I think you're playing with fire with Bijan because he could totally break a 75-yarder right off the rip. Dude's pretty good. But I think we look at his receiving yards.
The Ravens and the Chiefs, or the Ravens and the Bengals are showing the way to pick at this defense is to hit the tight ends and hit the swing routes.
Yeah.
You can dunk.
Oh, we look for some Kyle Pitts action. It's always
Well,
gross to pick Kyle Pitts, bro.
It ain't pretty.
Um,
Ooh, cricket. Garrett Wilson tomorrow night. Demon. 89.5.
ugh,
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I just don't know. We see a whole lot of offense in that thing.
Tyler
Not
Conklin
convinced.
tomorrow night.
Who? No. Don't bet that mother trucker. No. There will be no Tyler Conklin picks on any of my prize picks. I'm over him, done with him.
Mario Douglas is a demon over 24.5 receiving yards tomorrow night.
That might not be a bad play, man.
It depends who he's matched up on and how many snaps he's going to get.
Probably. I mean, who else do they have, though? What about Hunter Henry?
I feel like that's what everyone's going to go to.
He's been playing pretty well, though.
49.5 is a demon.
What did he do?
33.5 is normal.
See, 49.5 is a demon. What's he done for? He's up there. He's like, I want to say he's like the number 5 tight end in fantasy.
Goblin, he just needs to get 20 yards.
He's gonna do that, but I don't like laying money. Y'all already know that. Let's see here. Hunter Henry's got 10 catches on 15 targets for 127 yards in his first 2 games, averaging 63.5 yards per game. So,
it's always funny when I see Chris Godwin, his over-under for receiving yards is higher than Mike Evans. It's like we're back to their prime because that's how it always was. Mike was always good for the touchdowns, and Godwin. I mean, Mike would have some big games too, right? But Godwin was the guy that would have like the 8 catches, 110 yards.
Very underrated 1-2 punch at wide receiver. I don't feel
5
like
years ago it was the best thing in fantasy football. You would never want to take 2 guys from the same team, but then that year it was like those were like one of the top 5. Each were the top, like I think they were 2-3 in fantasy receiving or fantasy points.
Yeah, and you do, but you are kind of playing with fire at this point, man. Because I feel like a lot more times than not these days it's one or the other in that one. Hunter Henry has twice as many catches as anybody else on the Patriots.
What did Robert say he thought Brock Bowers' line was? Oh, he was looking at receptions, not yards.
Brock Bowers going to be a stud, just like I told y'all.
You know what I think has a big game this week? This is what I was going to look at. Sam Laporta. Guy hasn't even gotten the end zone
He
yet.
better. What's he doing?
Laporta potty, baby.
About to piss me off. Keeping him and stuff. Got like 2 catches for 13 yards or something. What are we doing?
Ooh, Kyle Pitts over under 3.5 receptions.
That's dangerous. What's his receiving?
Imagine if Rasheed Rice got in trouble and couldn't play to start the season. Like got a suspension or something like that. What would the Chiefs be right now? Because that seems to be like all they have on offense. And they need to be bailed out.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would hurt him right now with Pacheco going down and stuff like that. They might still be able to survive with him out there. Xavier Worthy's kind of that boomer bust type receiver for fantasy. He's going to have some really big games. He's going to have some duds like he did last week. Saw where a sneaky little play for some of y'all you need to watch out for fantasy is a got to keep an eye on Deontay Foreman up there for the Bears. Moved up the depth chart a little bit. He's going to get some more carries.
You know,
not for the Bears. He's not for the Bears anymore. He's for the Browns now.
You know, I like to get a tutty this week.
Do what now?
You know who I like to get a tutty this week?
Who?
Feeling it. Right. He's been pissed off. He's been angry out there. When do you ever see this guy mad? And now he's got the red rifle out there, the number 1 wide receiver.
We just bet over on all Thielen's props this week.
I'm thinking so.
Dude, I feel like he did play well in those games with the red rifle last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
But your guy Maserati Marv.
No, that guy's a bum.
Guy's not a bum, bro.
Ooh, that's a little plus 750. Laporta TD, Bijan under, Lamar over. Rushing.
Let's do it.
I like it.
Okay, Bijan, let me get all this in. Bijan lower, less?
Yeah, less than 72.5 rush yards.
Okay. And then we
Lamar
got
more than 50.5 rush yards.
You don't want to go. Oh, they want
That's
us
like
to.
Stevenson's over receptions. Okay.
And then Laporta Tutty. Yeah, we can do that.
750.
If I can find Laporta Potty here, where's he at?
I don't know why you don't use the search bar. He's pretty far in there, by the way.
I got him. That 37, 5, little 5 wins you 37.50.
Put 750 on the 750.
750 pays you 56.25.
I like it.
Boom. I like doing stuff like that too, man. Little random ones like that. I always feel good about it when I put like a random amount of change in it. It gives me an exact dollar amount. I'm like, that's got to be a winner. I bet 11.33 to win like $74.
Yep. Okay, let's run through the slate because I don't think we've actually gone through the actual odds and stuff like that. So let's just take a look. It's Wednesday. We're hitting the NFL Week 3, and then we got to do this Bryce Young thing because I want to talk about it for a second.
Well, what do you like on Ray McLeod, Millie Ghost? My bad, I didn't see you down there, man. He was said, look at Ray McLeod. What category, sir?
Look at his. Oh, maybe he just wanted to see what he was at.
Here, let's see. I'll pull him up. Let's see.
I got it.
You got him?
They don't have all of them up yet, but Ray McLeod so far, they have over 27.5, over under, or more or less 27.5 receiving yards, more or less 2.5 receptions.
I think I might like that more on receptions.
Me too. Ooh.
You got to feel like the Chiefs are going to key on Drake London, try to take away Kyle Pitts. Should open up some opportunities for Ray McLeod.
It should. Here's what we got going on Sunday, though. We got the Bucks -7 to -6.5, depending on what you get it. Over the Broncos, sharp money on the Buccaneers, 81% of the bet, 79% of the money, though, on the Bucks. Okay. Texas Vikings. Vikings are 2.5-point home dogs here. Sharp money and big money on the Vikings, 36% of the bet, 72% of the money back in Minnesota.
That's a gem laying right there, bro.
I think I'm going to stay away from that one. I don't like the fact that the Texans offense statistically looked great, but they didn't put up enough as many points as they should have, which means that they feel like they underperformed. I'm not buying into Sam Darnold's Vikings team. I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans blew out the Vikings.
I'm going to buy into the Vikings at home.
I'm not.
I'm going to buy into them at home, and I'm going to buy into them on the road against bad teams.
I'm going to look at I'm hoping the Texans blow out the Vikings this week so then I can fade the Texans next week. To be 3-0, big win, feeling themselves. I don't even know who they play.
I'm going to flip-flop with you. I'm going to fade the Texans this week. I'm going to bet the house on them next week.
It all just depends on how the game goes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like if the Texans get blown out, then yeah.
Yeah, then for sure bet them, yeah. Don't even know who they're playing. Don't care.
They are playing – oh, yes. They're home against the Jaguars next week.
Oh, that was that gross one last year. That was that one you changed on me last year.
Now, think about this. That one.
Just one. No, the one I remember that I had to clip out and everything because I was beating my chest about the Jaguars, needed it, loved it. It was my favorite pick of the week. And you were like, yeah. And you changed it on me to the Texans and the Jaguars one. Yeah, I remember that one vividly.
Oh, Houston's got an interesting couple of games after this one. I feel like they need this win because they got home against the Jags and they're home against the Bills. And then there's my survivor spot for them. I'm pretty sure is at the Patriots the next week.
I'd be careful betting any survivor spots at the Patriots.
I ain't scared.
Come to your house, maybe, but
I ain't scared.
I'm telling you. I'll tell you why I'm afraid of the Patriots is because you want them to be so bad that I know they're finishing 7-10.
I'm just saying they have Houston has so many offensive weapons. They're winning that game by a bazillion.
They we'll come back to that one.
Yeah, we got 4 weeks. Chargers Steelers. This one is gross. I keep going back and forth on this one, and I know this is going to be it's going to be whoever has the ball last that's going to kick the game-winning field goal is what this game's going to be. Bet the under. Just bet the under. Hammer the under.
Play in that one under 35.
Patriot, is this one of the unders you like? The Steelers Chargers. It has to be.
If it ain't, it ought to be. Under 35.5. Lock that in right now before it screws up and goes down to 34.5 or something.
You can go ahead. Go down to 34.5. No, man.
I don't care. Yeah, that's a damn 17-pin final. It don't matter. Take it under 27.5.
36.5, and we didn't even. What did we break? We didn't even break 20 in that Steelers, right? The Steelers
13-7.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gross.
Just take it down under 27.5. Gives you all that plus money.
Love it. I lean Steelers though. I know the sharp thing to do. Well, I guess the sharp side here is on the Steelers. I don't buy into the Steelers team yet, but I can't deny. I don't feel good. Herbert's banged up, right? And this is just gonna be an ugly run game. It's gonna be.
It will be ugly. If the Chargers had gone back to Los Angeles for the week, like I would be all over the Steelers, I think. But the fact they stayed over here on this side, they're staying on this time zone.
Chargers stayed out here, huh?
Yeah, they stayed out here this week, so they're not going back to the West Coast. So they will be.
I feel like we look into that too much, and every single time that happens, it backfires. Everyone thinks it's a good thing, and it always seems to backfire.
I wonder if we could get that stat somewhere. How we find that the teams that actually
the only stat they have is on certain teams that do it. Like the Niners are known for doing that and whatnot. Baltimore's known for doing that.
Yeah. That's what I would love to be able to. I mean, I'm sure you'd have to dig deep to find that and figure out all the teams that actually stay and all that stuff.
Patriots with us on the under in that one. Oh my God. What a free teaser leg. You want a free teaser leg? Tease under in the Steelers Chargers.
Oh God, under 42. They could play 3 games and wouldn't get over 42.5.
That's more of a lock than the Caleb Williams over a half a pass yard.
You're not wrong. It's way more likely Caleb Williams has less than half a pass yard in that game going over.
Yep. Eagles Saints. This one's going to be a fun one too. This is flip flop. I know Robert liked this. This would have been a good look ahead if you got the Saints last week and you got them as a dog because they opened +3.
Oh, plus the field goal. That would have been sweet. I tell you what though, I don't like all the sharp money with the public money. I don't know. It feels like it's going to be a bounce back spot for the Eagles for me.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think I'm flip flopping on this one right here, especially if I can get the Eagles a little. What are they right now? They're the 2.5. Yeah, and they're a +2.5 on the road. It feels like it should be a bounce back spot for the Eagles. I think everybody's expecting them to kind of implode after the way they ended that game the other night. And the Saints, I've seen this too many times. Everybody's so high on the Saints, loves them, all that stuff. You got a team coming off a tough loss at home. Everybody expects them to just shit the bed, and then they come out and blow the doors off. I think I like the Eagles in that one.
Yeah. I don't know. The way that they imploded last game doesn't give me any confidence about the team chemistry, But I do like Kellen Moore on the offense to bounce back there. This one will probably be a stay away for me just because you don't want to bet on a team that is as hot as the Saints are right now. You're buying high, but they might just be for real and might be on like a nice tear right now. At some point they're going to cool off. It doesn't mean it's going to be this game.
That's true, man. That's true. You got
and Jalen Carter's benched.
Why?
He showed up late to a meeting.
How late are we talking? Doesn't matter. It's your job. Be on time. Doesn't matter. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you're late, you're late. You're not 5 minutes early, you're late. Get your ass there. You get paid millions of dollars. Play football. Get your ass to the meeting.
What was his name? Remember that dude? Gray. Was Noah Gray for the Patriots? A guy that had like 4 rushing touchdowns that one week and got benched the following week because he showed
play for the Chiefs.
It was some sort of Gray or something like that. This was like 6 years ago.
I don't think it was Noah Gray.
I think it was Patriots or Brady's last year as a Patriot. It was like week 2 or 3.
There was Aaron Gray for a little while.
Let me see.
I feel like
Patriot.
So he did what now? And that's in a Belichick regime, man. Are you kidding me? You better know you're not be. I would have just slept in the meeting room.
Jonas Gray, that's who it was. Jonas Gray.
And he did what?
He was an undrafted free agent. He was like the third string running back. He got the start because people were injured. He scored 4 tutties in a game. 2019. He had 201 yards and 4 touchdowns, become the first player in Super Bowl era to account for more than a quarter of the league's rushing yards or something like that. What was it?
Good morning, Ripper.
Yeah, but the game after, I don't think he played in the next game because he showed up late. He overslept his alarm clock. And Belichick says, "Yeah, cool. You're benched.
Don't need your touchdowns." I'm just saying, it's your job. Get there, bro. It's not like they asked you to go dig ditches or something. Go sit in the meeting room, watch a little film, get your laser pointer out, notebook maybe.
Just set your alarm right,
Just if you can't do it, like I said, just sleep on the table in the meeting room.
Mm.
So
He never
he's
bounced
benched-
back. He
how
never
long we
bounced back
talking
after-
bench? So we benched like first series, we benched first half, we benched the whole game.
for Carter?
Yeah.
No idea. Just thought he was benched.
I mean, Nick Sirianni knows he's got to flex the muscles a little bit. That's what's going on right now. He's got to take control of that locker
I
room.
don't think that was Sirianni's call. I think that was
He probably said, "Don't you dare do that."
I think it was
He's like,
Fangio.
Yeah, it probably was Fangio. He probably don't play with that stuff, man. He's old school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it seems more like him than Sirianni. Seems like he'd dap you up and say, "Hey, just don't let it happen again." You know?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah, be your buddy and stuff. But Jalen Carter, once again, I'm like, how much of that meeting Jalen Carter need? You just want him to bull rush every time and knock people
Doesn't
down.
matter, dude.
Doesn't matter. It's your job. Get there.
Yeah.
It's your freaking job.
This one's ugly. Titans Packers. Is this where we take the Titans?
I think so, dude. I think so. Will Levis is disgusting. I think one of Millie Goat's guys the other night said, I think he plays with mayonnaise on his hands. I think that was hilarious. But Will Levis is gross. But yeah, I think this is a spot for the Titans.
All right. All right. Sharp Money and Action Network X are taking the Titans here. I think if you can get it under 3.
Are we going to expect Malik Willis to have a good game 2 weeks in a row? Oh, wait, revenge game. Malik Willis back down in Nashville.
Oh, he might be actually. He might have.
Ooh, I didn't think about that angle, man. Wait a minute. Stay away. Let's just stay away here.
You know what this is? This is that beautiful +2.5 point dog that you tease up to 8.5. There's no way this game isn't going to be a one.
Are you having it at 2.5? I got it at 3 still.
Oh, you got it at 3 still? I mean, you could tease it up from 3. I saw it at 2.5. Let me see what my current line is.
Pat Mayo Holmes.
Yeah, it's at 3 +3 -1. So 7 point. Get a little 7 point teaser action.
Up to 10.
So here's what you do right here. Here's
No
what
way
you
the
do.
Titans are going about 10.
And we're gonna go to the easiest teaser of the week. We'll go under. Oh my goodness, Cricket. Oh my goodness, Cricket.
What you got?
I've got a 7 point tease. Packers +10. Chargers Steelers under 42. -130.
Oh,
You gotta lay $1.30. You gotta lay $1.30, but
we can add another one to that.
We can. Let's see.
Put the Cardinals in there.
Ooh. Hold on. Or do we just play it safe? We just play it safe and take the Jets to win tonight or tomorrow night. Or do we go under 46 in the Jets Patriots game?
Under 46?
That's what I could tease it to. Or I could go.
How many
Or I go
points are we
over
getting here?
32.
How many points are we getting here? 7.5?
We're getting 7.
7? So it'd be 45.5.
No, it's on Bet Online right now. The total is 39. That's what makes me like the over. even
You got
more.
total 39. I'm definitely betting the over in this game.
Yeah. What if we go over 32 then?
That's what I'm thinking. I think we go the other way. Yeah, go over 32.
That pays +155.
So over 32, and then under 42.5.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do this. Hold on. I gotta change it. It switched on me. Okay. That pays +130.
How much? 230? 130.
130.
And reread it again for me.
Over 32 in the Patriots Jets game. Under 42 in the Chargers Steelers game. Packers +10. +130.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking what I'm thinking. We need to add another leg.
I do think we need to add another leg. I think we got to add one of these +2.5s. Either the Eagles, the Vikings, or the Cardinals. That's what we should be doing. We should be teasing all 3 of them.
Or we tease the Bucks down to just win.
Oh, don't do that. Don't let us get that leg screwed like that. Don't do that.
I knew you'd hate that.
Yeah, do not do that.
So Cardinals +10. I don't like doing that with such a high total because of the. Speaking of that, why don't we just tease the total to over 45.5 in the Lions Cardinals game?
I think that's probably a pretty good play right there. They're going to score some points in that one. They might cover that.
We tease the Cowboys to 8. 8 points with the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys to win that game.
See, but I just have that flashbacks of Baltimore going to San Francisco last year and just beating them like a drum.
Or what about the Rams to 14.5?
Oh, I don't see. I mean, God, but once again, you're betting against 49. But there's a banged up 49er squad, man.
Who? Yeah, we heard AK. They got all the adventures are out.
Yeah, so 14
The
feels
only
like
person they got is
in a
that
division game.
Ayuk, who hasn't done anything but count his freaking checks.
Hell, they should have gave him the money center so he could have counted it before season started. That's all I'm saying. But in a division game, you don't see a lot of 2 touchdown victories in division games.
No.
So I think
Let's add that one. Let's add the Cowboys.
what's the most legs you can have on a teaser?
I think my bookie lets me do 12.
12-leg teaser? Oh my god. What could go wrong? So it's the under.
You listen to this, Cricket. This is minus 115. Minus one is 115. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5-leg. You got to lay minus 115. It's a 5-leg 13-point teaser.
Lay it on me.
Packers plus 16. Chargers Steelers under 48. New England Jets over 26. The Rams plus 20.5. The Cowboys plus 14.
I mean, it sounds like they should go ahead and put that money in the account, man. Just put it in there. What could go wrong?
I can tell you what go wrong. It's going to be a 10-3 win tomorrow night for the Jets. We'll screw that whole thing.
The whole damn thing, man.
Kill it before it even gets started. Oh, man. A 7-point teaser, though, pays plus 350. So how do you like this? Plus 350. Packers plus 10. Under 42 in the Chargers Steelers. Over 32 in the Patriots Jets. Rams plus 14.5. Cowboys plus 8. That's not bad.
No, not bad at all. I kind of like it.
3.5 to 1 on your money.
That's what I like it. I do like it. Little 3.5 to 1. I love 3.5 to 1 on my money, man.
I'm gonna have to think on this one, but that one looks pretty good to me.
I'm trying to see how many legs they'll let me do on a teaser. God, this will be so gross right here.
Ooh, what could go wrong, guys? What could go wrong? Huh, chat?
What
He
could
likes
go wrong?
Packs. Oh, Patriot likes Packers. Tennessee under is another one. Let me see that one. Oh, that one's gross too.
Man, this is bullshit.
What?
They don't let me do mini teaser legs. What do you mean my legs can't be teaser? Oh, you just want to give me a little 6-leg teaser? That's garbage. I don't even want your 6 to 1 on money.
Let me see. I'm gonna see how many it'll let me do. I'm gonna do 10 and see if it'll let me do that. So there's.
I wanted to do 15. Like, why wouldn't you let me put that in? Like, I'm gonna hit that damn thing.
Holy cow! Did you see what just happened in the Cincinnati Bengals game?
No.
The Bengals are now -9.
Oh, I ain't seen that yet.
It's -9 plus 105 on BetOnline right now. Something just happened.
Ooh, I got some good closing line value on that contest then. At -7.5. It's still sitting at -7.5 on mine.
5, 6, 7, 8. I would bet it now then if I were
They're probably ruling T. Higgins that he's going to play or something.
Oh, Cricket, look at this.
What?
This is a 10-leg teaser. It pays 20 to 1 if you just do a standard 6-point. I've hit one of these before. They're so much fun.
Yeah. And it pays
I'm not saying I just clicked random things. I'm not saying I like these. I just clicked random
20 to 1?
Yeah, let's see if we can do another one. 25 to 1 for 11. 35 to 1 for a 12. I don't think they'll let me go past 12. 50 to 1 for a 13.
God, we got to put one of these in, bro.
75 to 1 for a 14. 100 to 1 for a 15-leg teaser.
That's what we got to do. 100 to 1.
Let's try.
Put a couple dollar bills on it. Try to get back a couple
151 for a 16-leg teaser.
All right, that's going to be. We're going to do that on Friday. Friday, we're going to build our 15-leg teaser.
The maximum you could put on it is $5,000.
We don't even want to bet it then. Dude, you only let us put $5K on it.
If you can hit a 16-leg teaser, you can win 3/4, and you put $5,000 on it. You can win $750,000. Screw the survivor pool, man. We just need to hit one of these.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying. We got to start doing that every Friday. We got to put in a 15-leg teaser.
This is a 16-leg.
Can you swap college and NFL? Can you combine? I'm sure you could. I don't know
Yeah,
why they
you
wouldn't.
can. You can. A 7.5. Was it 7 or 7.5? 7.5 point teaser. A 16 leg 7.5 point teaser pays 58 to 1.
And I like it. Like I said, I think we got to do that every week. We got to put one in. Figure out which way we're going to go. We'll have to do it for the first couple weeks, so we won't be getting 15 games here in a couple weeks when everybody starts going on buys and stuff.
Yeah, but you can do totals too.
Oh, true. True. That's fair.
Peaches, why are you spilling water on all the money on the floor? We're just having some fun. We're looking at it. We're getting some ideas going. Because when we hit one of these, it's gonna be King Kong up in here.
You don't even know, man.
Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Ain't that right?
That's right.
Ain't that right?
That's right.
King Kong, baby. Okay, Cricket. Let's see. What do we got going on here too? Got anything else to talk about before we
No, Wednesdays are a weird day, man. We don't have a whole lot to do on Wednesday. We got no football. Our baseball guys on the road.
Ain't got no job. Ain't got no
Steps, you still out there? Give me some baseball picks, man. You can give them to me now, or I'm gonna text you in a little bit because I need some of those.
This looks clean, Cricket.
Show me, man.
Yeah, talk about our 1775 coffee, but look at they updated the website.
Man,
I make you want to pour you a nice cup of 1775 coffee in your Game On mug, by the way. I got one of these. It's
that's
delicious.
right. Looking good. Speaking of clean,
Speaking of clean, have you heard, Cricket, of the recent advertising scandal? Let me break it down for you. The CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovsky, shout out to Chris, recently released an email from Inspire Brands and Dunkin' Donuts. The email, they're trying to give me a deal right now in the middle of the ad read. Come on now, we want to see that delicious coffee. The email explicitly states that the right-wing culture of Rumble is too polarizing. In other words, Dunkin' Donuts has a problem with right-wing culture and wants nothing to do with it or Rumble. So here's the solution. Stop buying products that don't support you and start supporting brands that do support you. The competing coffee brand that we all need to get behind is Rumble 1775 coffee. I got my bag right here. See? It says Rumble 1775 coffee. I drink this every morning. It's delicious. I get that pea berry. We'll talk about those here in a second, though. For a limited time, Rumble is offering a buy 2 bags of coffee and get one free. I'm going to do that today, actually, because I want to get some of that medium roast. You get 2 bags, and then you get one free. 3 bags for the price of 2, Cricket. What a deal. Go to 1775coffee.com and enter the promo code Dunkin, DUNKIN, to get this limited time deal. Look at this stuff. Look at it. Get a free bag. Oh, and you can also get a free bag of limitless caffeine supplement, too, if you choose to do that. But, oh, my God, look at this website. They've been working over there, huh?
they're putting the work in, man.
Yeah. Look at Russell Brand says it's badass. I agree with him.
I agree with him. Concur.
Look at this. I get the premium pea berry here. This stuff is good. Now you got it. It comes with whole beans. You can't get it. You got to grind it up yourself. But it's, oh my God, you grind it up. The smell of it in the morning, Cricket, just
Man, we got some new flavor there too, don't we?
yeah. This is that supplement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you got the medium roast and the dark roast. I think I'm gonna get me 2 bags of. I'm gonna go there today. I'm gonna get me 2 bags of this medium. I got a bag of the pea berry coming my way right now, but I'm gonna try this medium roast. I'm gonna get 2 bags of this. Get my 3rd one free because I'm gonna use the promo code Dunkin, and I'm gonna have some delicious coffee. And Rumble creators uncensored, baby. That's what we like to see.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks. It's easy right here. Look at that. Select your grind, brew and enjoy. Explore your options. That's nice too. I don't have to worry about it. I just set it on. I said, hey, I want 1 bag a month, or actually I got a 2 bag a month deal. I set it. They send me a little reminder 2 days before they're going to, charge me in case I want to change my mind, but I don't because it's delicious. And I love my coffee here in the Sports Morning Espresso Shot on Rumble, by the way. But yeah, look at that. And you can get whole beans or get it grounded up for you, except for the premium. Premium, it only comes in whole beans, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So go check it out. Rumble 1775 coffee. Look at this site. God, I like that logo right there. I really do.
Man. Clean. Very clean.
Don't forget to use the promo code Dunkin to get you 2 bags. You get 3 bags for the price of 2. So buy 2, get 1 free. That's promo code Duncan. Click the link, scan the QR code, or just go to 1775coffee.com and go get yourself that deal.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Steps likes the Twins money line this evening, and the Dodgers Marlins under. I kind of like that Dodgers Marlins under too, man. You get your little even money on under 8.5 right now after they scored 20 runs yesterday.
Just thought about this. I should raise the Twins to be Twins fans, huh? Two
No.
girls?
No.
Huh? They're twins.
Doesn't matter. To Minnesota.
My wife's like, we're in this whole thing of like Halloween coming up, right? And she wants them to be matching and whatnot. And I'm like, they're not identical twins. Like you can, because we were trying to think of like a whole family thing. I'm like, make the kids be different Paw Patrol characters and whatnot. And they're like, no, the twins have to be the same person.
No,
they're trying to do something. I'm like, no,
it's not a rule. Nobody wrote that down. Don't raise the kids to be Twins family. The only thing good about Minnesota is my kids.
Fair enough. Cricket, you got anything going on today? Huh? A little Crick's Corner action? What we got?
Not today. No, Crick's Corner will be back on Friday, man. Me and Steps are going to figure out a new name for that. We'll be back with y'all tomorrow night at 5 p.m. And I got to get Crick's picks out today, man. I started releasing my college football picks on Wednesday, so I got to dive into that. I got a pretty good idea who I like and what I like right now, so I'll get those released out here in a little bit. But no, Wednesday's pretty much my chill day, man. I need one of those chill days because all the other ones I'm wide open all day long.
Ain't that the truth? And you got a busy weekend. With me being
like I said,
MIA, so
you're leaving. You won't be here Friday either. Then
I might be able to tune in depending if I have service.
I was thinking, well, then tomorrow we have to do our 15-leg teaser.
Yep.
Okay, cool. We'll do that tomorrow. Then we'll break down the game tomorrow night, do some prize picks and all that
Fun stuff.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to do highlight without me on Friday.
That's what I was thinking. I have to knock out some highlight for you on Friday. We'll make that happen, man. I'll get somebody to come in here and we'll work it out. We'll make it work.
Yep. I do have tomorrow off though, so
okay,
no
that'll be good. Then cool. We can go a little longer. Then we'll be able to cover all that stuff.
Yep, absolutely. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your Wednesday. I did put up my new over on Game On. I did put up my new power rankings. I'm going to start throwing out some picks and stuff on there today. We're going to get some extra content up today, clipping out other things from yesterday's show with Robert and whatnot, and uploading those. So we'll get some content out to you guys, but you know what we will be doing is we'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. And until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.